Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. This week I would like to talk about jealousy and why it's rarely a good idea to show it. Now, everyone, well, not everyone, but most people think that jealousy just shows how much you like someone or love someone. But that's not true. Jealousy is actually another word for insecurity. It actually shows how insecure you are. So, let me give you 3 great reasons why you should rarely, if ever, show jealousy. The first one is that by being jealous of someone, you make them seem better than you. Because otherwise, why would you feel threatened by them unless you thought that they were somehow better? And so if your partner wasn't even interested in them, now the fact that you're jealous makes them think, why are they jealous of her or him? Do they see something that I don't? Maybe I need to take a second look at this other person. So that's reason number 1. You don't want to put someone else on a pedestal because of your insecurity. Number 2 might sound like number 1, but it's a little different. And that is because by showing jealousy, then the message that you're sending is that you think that person is better than you. But if your partner doesn't see it, then they think, well, is he or she keeping something from me that I don't know about yet? That if I knew about it, I would also think that this person is better than them? See how that works? Because if they don't see any reason for you to be jealous, then they're thinking, there must be something I don't know that this person is hiding from me, that if I found out, I wouldn't be very happy with. Reason number 2. And finally, reason number 3, because it makes it seem as if you have no other options. There's no one else interested in you. You have nowhere to go, so you need to hold on as tightly as you can to this person, or they're going to get away and you're not going to be able to date someone else. And no one wants to think that they're with someone that can't get anyone else. They want to be with someone that lots of people would like to be with, but only they were able to get. Now, years ago, I remember I was backstage at a small concert. My friend owned a record label, and his band, one of his bands was playing, and I knew them, so I went to see them. I knew all the guys in the band. And, hello, hi, I'm talking to everybody, just being friendly. And then I walk out of there, and this girl confronts me, and she goes, "Excuse me, how do you know the band?" And I said, "Well, my friend is the president of the record company." And she goes, "Oh, well, I just want to let you know that, so-and-so is my boyfriend." And she mentioned one of the guys. Now, I didn't even know which guy was her boyfriend. I wasn't quite sure. So I was just like, okay, fine, I don't care. But, and nothing happened. I didn't say anything to anyone. Now, imagine if it had gone differently, where I then told my friend at the record label and said, "You know what, so-and-so's girlfriend came up to me and, she had this attitude and she was insecure and jealous." And then let's say he had said something to the boyfriend, and then let's say that happened several times where he was hearing stories or she was showing jealousy. At some point he would have said, "Okay, that's it, I'm done." So that's another thing you don't want to do, is to confront the person and say, "By the way, that's my boyfriend." Like if they really were planning on trying to steal your boyfriend or girlfriend, do you really think the fact that you're telling them is going to stop them? If you don't trust your boyfriend, or if you feel insecure, then you need to deal with that instead of confronting the third party, because that is never going to work. So what is the remedy for jealousy? Well, there's 3 things you can do. One of them is to be more confident. I know, easier said than done, because confidence is the number 1 quality that both sexes said they want in a partner. And that's why you don't want to show jealousy, because you're showing the opposite of confidence. You're showing insecurity. So you need to work on your confidence. Number 2 is to adopt an abundance mentality, meaning, all right, if for some reason I lose this one, if he prefers to go with her, if she prefers to go with him, it's okay. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's lots of people out there to date. I'm not going to just grab onto one and not let go, because I have an abundance mentality. That's the second thing you can do. And then finally, adopt the attitude of, I'm not interested in anyone who's not interested in me. Or I don't want to be with anyone who doesn't want to be with me. So if someone wants to leave, goodbye. It just makes dating so much easier instead of trying to hold on to someone who doesn't want to be there. Why would you want to be with someone who doesn't really want to be there? You want to be with someone who wouldn't dream of leaving and who doesn't care how many people are interested in them, and someone that you would never be jealous of, that you would actually laugh if you saw, guys or girls throwing themselves at them, and you wouldn't care. You'd be like, yeah, okay, nice try, but, they're not going anywhere. That's the attitude you want to have. So if you have any questions or comments about this, or you would like to do some private coaching, maybe on how to deal with jealousy, you can contact me at my website, theartoflove.net. If you're listening to this on iTunes, I would appreciate if you would rate and review the podcast. If you are listening on YouTube, please subscribe. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.